Hey there everyone. This video here is just going to kind of go along with your lesson for week 1, just to kind of give you some pointers, go over a little bit of information, just hopefully make everything as clear as can be. And please remember, if along the way you have any questions or anything, you can always email me, you can write a comment on the assignment on Google Classroom, and I will get back to you very, very quickly on that. The first thing that I want to show you here is your Launchpad. So you'll go into your Launchpad, and what happens is some of you go and you open Google Apps like this, which is fine. However, you then see the assignment listed along here for quick access, and you'll click on that. And what that does is it does not take it in through Google Classroom. And when it does not go through Google Classroom, I don't see it unless you share it with me. I don't want you sharing it with me because I don't want 150 emails. What I want you to do is click on the menu here, go to Classroom, and open it that way. You will go to your class. For example, period 7 here, you click classwork, and you'll see the assignment. Please, 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 I cannot stress enough, do it this way. This also helps if you get stuck partway through and you put a comment on it. I can see what you're doing, I can see where you're stuck, and I can help you. Alright, so what I want to do now is just kind of go over your assignment. So your assignment is going to be in 2 parts. The first part, you're going to have a little bit of a review of colon and semicolon. It'll remind you of some of the rules, give you a few example sentences. You just add a colon or a semicolon to the sentence as needed. The second part is you are going to be working on your tone when writing an email. So when you write, you should be adjusting what you're saying and how you're saying depending on the audience that you are writing to. So you're going to see the full set of details, expectations on Google Classroom assignment. You'll see how you're being graded, how much it's worth, all that fun stuff. The gist of the idea is that you are going to be writing 3 different emails to 3 different people. Each one is going to be requiring a different tone, different language, different presentation of ideas. And for your topic, I figure, hey, why not write about your opinion about the schools being closed and the district moving to online learning due to the coronavirus. If you do not know enough details, you feel that you need to know more about it, you can always go on Google and search for more information if you are stuck. Reason why we're doing this is great real world experience. You are going to be writing emails all the time throughout your whole life, especially when you start getting jobs and everything. And if you are able to adjust what you're saying to who you're saying it to, you actually end up being taken more seriously. You sound much more intelligent, which also leads to people taking you more seriously, and it gives people a better overall impression of you. So, the first person that you are going to be writing to is a friend. Some things that you consider when you're writing to a friend. Your salutation's not really important. You don't need your dear blah blah blah. You don't necessarily need that. It's a friend. You know who they are. They know you. It's very, very informal. This can be written just like you speak. You can use slang. You can use text speak. You can put LOL, OMG. Any of those, that is fine. You do want to have some formatting in it. You will want to break it into paragraphs just because it makes it that much easier to read. Add commas, add periods, things like that. So you do want to have some basic formatting and grammar, but this can be very informal. One thing I do want to remind you, it is still a school assignment, so please no cursing, nothing inappropriate, anything like that. Keep in mind, this is me who is reading it, me who's grading it, okay, not truly one of your friends. The second person you're going to be writing to is a teacher. So when you're writing to a teacher, it is polite to include a salutation, good afternoon, blah, blah, hello, hi, something like that. You do want to sound polite. You don't have to be super formal. You can actually be kind of semi-formal. You can use a little bit of minor slang. I would stay away from text speak though, and emoticons. You don't want to put those in an email to a teacher, but a little bit of slang is fine, because I mean there is a you know, a relationship usually built between you and a teacher so that they're going to understand you and kind of know who you are. Punctuation, paragraphs, grammars, things like that are necessary. I mean, you're trying to make an impression here. Usually you're trying to ask for something, so you do want to make it seem like you put effort into what you are asking and what you are talking about. The last person you're going to be writing to is a government official. You don't have to necessarily have anybody in mind in particular, but the one thing you do want to remember is they don't know you, so you do have to make a strong impression. All right, they get tons and tons of emails a day, so what you're saying needs to be articulate. You need to have formal writing, you need to be concise, you need to be clear and straight to the point. You almost need to be writing this as if you were writing an academic essay. Make sure you are very, very polite, get to the point. Don't add in all kinds of background details. They don't have time. They don't want to hear all that. They want to know, what are you telling them, or what are you expecting of them? What are you asking them? And then move on. You do want to sound academic so that they're more likely to listen to you. Absolutely formal language for sure. No slang, no text speak, strong use of grammar, break it into paragraphs. Like I say, kind of think of this more along the lines of essay style writing than, of informal journal entry. So those are the 3 people that you're going to be writing to. I will post this little PowerPoint along with the assignment so that you can come back to it and reference it if you need it. All the writing will be done on the Google Classroom assignment. Which is right here. I'll just pull up real quick to show you. So you're going to start out with the colons and semicolons, and then you can scroll down, and then you will see all the information there, what you need to do, and then you just start typing your email right here. Email 1, email 2, just type it right under that on the page itself, and then I'll be able to see that and grade that. So hopefully that kind of clears up everything, and hopefully it'll present a little bit of challenge, but nothing too extreme. And please ask me, talk to me if you have any issues, and I will absolutely make sure I help you.